Have you ever noticed how Japanese children seem so calm and respectful in public? Maybe you've tried timeouts or reward charts, but your child still struggles with listening or respecting boundaries. What if I told you that Japanese parenting isn't about strict control? It's about raising children who want to do the right thing because they understand their role in the family. Welcome to Parenthood Unlocked. Today, we're diving into 7 Japanese parenting secrets that help raise respectful, self-disciplined children, and how you can adapt these methods in your own home. Ready? Let's get started. Secret number 1, amai, the foundation of trust. In Japanese parenting, there's a concept called amai, which means allowing your child to depend on you completely during their early years. Japanese parents believe that children need to feel deeply secure and loved before they can develop independence and self-discipline. Here's what this looks like. Instead of pushing toddlers toward early independence, Japanese mothers stay physically close, respond immediately to their needs, and create an unbreakable bond of trust. This isn't spoiling, it's building emotional security. Why does this matter? When children feel completely safe and accepted, they naturally want to please their parents and behave in ways that maintain that harmony. They're not acting out to get attention because they already have all the attention they need. The key here is that deep trust comes first, and discipline becomes easier later because your child doesn't want to disappoint you. Secret number 2, teaching through observation, not lectures. Japanese parents rarely give long explanations or lectures about behavior. Instead, they model the exact behavior they want to see and let children observe and imitate. Here's a real example. If a Japanese mother wants her child to be tidy, she doesn't nag about cleaning up. She simply tidies the space herself while the child watches. She might say quietly, "Let's put these toys back in their home," and do it together without making it a battle. Children are natural imitators. When they see you speaking softly, showing respect to others, and taking care of shared spaces, they absorb these behaviors as the normal way to act. This works because kids learn more from what you do than what you say. When you model calmness, respect, and responsibility consistently, your child begins to mirror those qualities naturally, not because they're forced to, but because that's the standard they see every day. Secret number 3, the power of we over I. Japanese culture emphasizes the group over the individual, and this shows up powerfully in parenting. Instead of focusing on what do you want, Japanese parents teach children to think, what's best for everyone? Here's how this looks in practice. When a Japanese child wants something that might inconvenience others, parents gently redirect by saying, let's think about how this affects our family, or what would happen if everyone did that? For example, if a child is being allowed in a restaurant, instead of saying, stop that right now, a Japanese parent might whisper, let's use our quiet voices so everyone can enjoy their meal. This approach works because it teaches empathy and social awareness from an early age. Children learn that their actions have ripples. They affect others. When kids understand they're part of something bigger than themselves, they naturally become more considerate and cooperative. They're not just following rules, they're caring about their community. Secret number 4, natural consequences over punishment. Japanese parents rarely use traditional punishments like timeouts or taking away privileges. Instead, they allow natural consequences to teach the lesson. This means that if a child refuses to wear a jacket on a cool day, a Japanese parent might let them go outside and feel cold, then offer the jacket without saying, I told you so. If a child breaks a toy by being rough, they experience the disappointment of not having that toy anymore. The parent stays calm and empathetic, saying something like, that must feel disappointing. What can we learn from this? There's no anger, no lecture, just allowing reality to be the teacher. This works incredibly well because children connect their choices directly to outcomes without the emotional drama of punishment. They're not resentful toward the parent, they simply learn that actions have consequences. Over time, this builds genuine self-discipline rather than just obedience based on fear of punishment. Secret number 5, responsibility through daily tasks. From a very young age, Japanese children are given real responsibilities. Toddlers help set the table, preschoolers serve lunch to classmates, and elementary students clean their own classrooms without janitors. This isn't about chores as punishment. It's about teaching children that they're capable contributors to their family and community. Japanese parents believe that when children have meaningful roles, they develop pride, competence, and a sense of belonging. Here's a practical example. A 4-year-old might be responsible for watering plants every morning or helping fold small towels. The parent doesn't redo the task perfectly. They accept the child's effort and thank them genuinely. Why does this create respectful kids? Because children who contribute feel valued. They understand their actions matter and help others. This builds self-esteem that comes from being useful, not just from being praised. When kids see themselves as helpers rather than just recipients, they naturally become more responsible and cooperative. Secret number 6, gentle persistence over power struggles. Japanese parents avoid direct confrontation and power struggles. Instead of demanding immediate obedience, they use gentle, persistent guidance that respects the child's feelings while maintaining boundaries. Here's how this works. If a child refuses to leave the playground, a Japanese parent won't yell or forcibly drag them away. They might kneel down, acknowledge the feeling, "I know you're having fun and don't want to leave," then gently redirect. "We need to go now, but we can come back tomorrow. Would you like to go down the slide one more time or say goodbye to the swings?" They give the child a moment to process, stay calm, and repeat the expectation as many times as needed without anger. The key is that the boundary never changes, but the delivery stays respectful. This approach works because it doesn't turn every disagreement into a battle. Children feel heard and respected, which reduces resistance. Over time, they learn that boundaries are firm, but their feelings matter, and that cooperation is simply what's expected, not something to fight against. Secret number 7, teaching emotional self-regulation through calmness. Japanese parents believe that children learn to manage their emotions by experiencing calm, regulated adults, especially during stressful moments. Instead of matching a child's intensity, they become the calm anchor. Here's what this looks like. When a child has a meltdown, a Japanese parent doesn't yell, threaten, or try to immediately fix it. They stay physically close, keep their voice soft and steady, and wait for the storm to pass. They might say quietly, "I'm here with you. Let's breathe together." They teach children that big emotions are normal, but we don't act on every feeling we have. The parent's calmness literally helps regulate the child's nervous system. Over time, children internalize this ability to pause and self-soothe. This is powerful because emotional regulation is the foundation of self-discipline. When children learn to manage their feelings without losing control, they can make better choices, listen to instructions, and handle disappointment, all the things we want in respectful, well-adjusted kids. Now that you know these 7 Japanese parenting secrets, let's talk about how you can start applying them in your own home, even if you're not raising your children in Japan. The good news is, you don't have to change everything overnight. Small, consistent shifts can make a huge difference. Here's how to get started. First, pick just 1 or 2 secrets that resonate most with your family's current challenges. If your child struggles with responsibility, start with secret number 5. Give them 1 small, meaningful task each day. If power struggles are your biggest issue, focus on secret number 6 and practice gentle persistence. Second, model the behavior consistently. Remember, secret number 2, children learn by watching. If you want calm, respectful kids, you need to embody calmness and respect, especially during conflicts. Third, be patient with the process. Japanese parenting works because it's consistent over time, not because it gives instant results. These methods build character slowly and deeply, creating lasting change rather than quick compliance. Remember, every child and every family is different. You don't have to follow Japanese parenting perfectly. The goal is to adapt these principles in ways that work for your unique situation and culture. Maybe you're already using some of these secrets without realizing it, or maybe one of these ideas is exactly what you needed to hear today. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 7 Japanese secrets resonated most with you? Or do you have your own experiences with raising respectful, self-disciplined children? Drop a comment below and share what works for your family. Let's learn from each other. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to Parenthood Unlocked for more practical parenting strategies that actually work. Thanks for watching, and remember, parenting is a journey, not a destination.